Hello Friendos! In one of my last videos we tried out this beauty right here. It is the Retro Midi palette from Natasha Denona. I would equate this to the sultry older sister to the Huda Beauty Nude palette. It has similarities to the Naked Cherry palette from Urban Decay, but again, much more beautiful. These shimmers are fantastic. One of my criticisms, because you know I have to review luxury products with a critical eye, is that all the shades kind of look the same. Even if they don't necessarily look the same in the pan, applied to the eye, they're all very plummy mauvey. Not all of them, but you know what I mean. A lot of them are very plummy mauvey. So today we are faced with a challenge on this 2-look 1 palette video, and that is, can we create something that looks outstanding from what you would think the standard look for this palette would be? I'm ready to roll up my kind of sleeves. So let's hear your war roar as we get to the challenge together. Roar! So this time around on my Sigma E65, I'm going in with the shade Go Go. My P. Louise space is down and we are ready to go go. I'm going in with such a light hand this time, because last time I dipped in and this one was a little hard to buff out. So today we're gonna build this color up a little bit at a time, and hopefully we won't have trouble blending and buffing this out. Next, on my unit 204, I'm going in with the shade Apart. Next, on my Morphe M506, I'm getting a little bit more detailed to add more depth. I'm still going in with the shade Apart. Next up, let's try out the shade Jude, the spray. Next, let's experiment with the shade Hello. Coating this on my Natasha Denona number 11. I'm not taking this up too far on my lid, keeping it pretty low. Not extremely low, but not as high as I went with Jude. Next, on my Sigma E37, we're going to go into the shade Glitz. This is going to be my inner corner highlight. I'm just pretty much stamping this straight down. Next, on my unit 204, I'm just going to blend this all together. Nothing on the brush. I'm going to do my other eye off camera, and then we'll determine whether or not we'll add liner. So friendos, this eye look is done. I think that I could do liner and lashes with this, but for simplicity and for time's sake, I'm not going to do so. And that's only if I wanted more depth. I think it looks chic and beautiful as it is. Let's continue with some lipstick to polish off this look. I'm actually going to go in with Berry Bramble. This is from Buxom. It is a lip plumping cream. And that's going to finish off this look right here. And in a second, I'll be back and we'll do something completely different, somewhat different, a little different. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Friendos, my sister and I just noticed that my microphone has not been plugged in this entire time. So I apologize for what happened at the first part of the video, but let's move forward. So for the second look, I want to focus more on the mattes in the palette and doing a matte look. I have not done an all matte look in so long, and I think that this palette could present the perfect opportunity to dive into some of those matte shades. So on the Sephora magnetic brush, I'm going in with Mod. This was the shade that didn't swatch so good earlier. We're gonna see where it goes. This is going all over, as you can see. Firstly, on my Unit 203 brush, we're going in with the shade Nude Mauve. And I'm pushing up a little bit when I get to the edge. Then on my Refer 01, I'm going in with the shade Amara, the light hand. Oh, it's so dark. It does not look like it would be this dark in the pan. It's crazy because I barely grazed it with the brush. Next, I'm going back in with my Morphe 506, same shade, light tap. I'm going to use Swing on my lower lash line on my Natasha Denona number 11. Going in kind of heavy. Next, I'm going in with Groove on my LR100. And we're just connecting here. Got a little sloppy, so I'm going to clean it up. Going back in with Mad. Cleaning this edge up. This brush has a little bit more of an angle to it, It's a little bit finer, so just trying to do a little bit of detail work in here. Then on my Sigma E65, I'm gonna go around the edges and just clean everything up. Next, I'll do the other side and we'll decide from there whether or not we will add liner and lashes. Friendos, I decided to line it up a little bit, so I went back in with Mod and kind of just washed over practically everything one more time. I think I'll call it here. I decided I want my blush to be a little bit more potent for this one, so I'm going in with an old Kiko Milano blush. This is from the Sicilian Notes collection, baked blush, and it's called Igati Wine. This is another one where I have to go in super lightly. I don't think that they have this collection anymore at Ulta, but I will say all of the Kiko Milano blushes that I have tried have been excellent. These are made in Italy, I believe. All right. Yes. Made in Italy. I don't know what it is about makeup products that are manufactured in Italy, but there is something special with almost all of their formulations. Next, I'll finish off my lips with Pat McGrath Labs Luxe Trance Lipstick. Luxe Trance Lipstick. So hard to say. And this is in the shade Lavish. And we're done. Just kidding. Friendos, what do we think of this look?
Oh yeah.
I know it's not perfect. Please keep in mind that I'm not a professional makeup artist, so please be gracious to me. I would appreciate it. I think overall we succeeded as far as finding different looks within this palette. I can't say that this is the most dramatically different from the first one that I did, or from what we'll see from most of the other YouTubers out there. There's not a lot of deviation color-wise in this palette. It's very one note, to be honest. Still a beautiful color story, but as far as having like 5 or 6 original looks, I'm sure someone's figured it out, but it wasn't me. I still had a good time hanging out and talking about makeup and playing in this gorgeous palette, and I want to thank you so much for spending your time with me. I know you could be elsewhere. It means a lot that you clicked on my video, and thank you so much for your support. If you did enjoy this, I hope you'll give me a big thumbs up. I hope that you will subscribe if you haven't done so already, because if not, both have to live in the shadow of never knowing what could have been. All right, guys, bye. Goodbye. Bye, and bye, and bye, and bye.